Crystal Growing Competition 2018. A coral reef is an underwater structure made of calcium carbonate secreted by coral. The International Year of Coral Reefs has been designed to raise awareness of the importance of coral reefs, as well as the threats they face. The damage to the reefs has led to the extinction of 40 species and has allowed entry to hurricanes. Through education and urban, touristic, and fishing actions, we can stop the damage. Together with the community, we can restore the biodiversity of this unique marine paradise. S.O.S. Corals. With our project, we aim to achieve the following objectives. Used materials. Substance used: potassium alum. Procedure: we started making different figures with wire braid with cotton thread, giving it the shape of different corals. With the help of a gel adhesive, we covered the entire surface of the figure with a salt film. Later, we determined it and recorded the mass of each of the pieces. We calculated the mass of alum necessary to prepare different volumes of solution with different saturation. In a beaker previously washed and dried, we weighed the alum and added the correct volume of distilled water. We also added vegetable dye in order to color the crystal. We heated the solution and stirred it until the salt was completely dissolved. We filtered the solution to eliminate impurities by transferring it to the definitive container. We waited until the solution reached room temperature, monitoring constantly, because if the piece is submerged while it is still hot, the added salt film will dissolve. We submerged the sewn pieces, holding them with fishing line and paper tape. We covered the container with polyethylene film to avoid contamination and excessive evaporation of the solvent. After a week, we removed the corals, washed them out with distilled water, and let them drain on a paper. We calculated and recorded the current mass and replenished the crystallized solution, and the volume of the solvent evaporated and immersed the crystals. We repeated this procedure during 4 weeks. Result: this figure, like the next one, has had 5 immersions in a 20% supersaturated solution. Its growth was the following. Both of them present large crystals. They are representing the coral polyzoa. In the Capnella coral, we can observe that the growth of the crystal was not agglomerated. This happened because we painted the wire after covering it with salt. The next two had immersions in a 15% supersaturated solution. They presented small-sized crystals. The coral they are representing is called Gorgonacea. Finally, the porite corals had immersions in a 30% supersaturated solution. From this figure, we can highlight the large size and definition of the crystals. In all the figures, we were able to obtain crystals that have the characteristic morphology of the stuff. For the project exhibition, we took a fish tank and set it with plastic fishes, an artificial plant. We made the basis of the figures and located everything so that the crystals could be seen from all angles. Conclusion: the collapse of coral reefs has far-reaching implications for oceans, people, and the entire planet. Let's assume the responsibility together, we can save them. S.O.S. Coral.